Hey everybody, we're on match 5 of this competitive modern league. We're playing Grixis Delver, in case this was not revealing enough. I guess we could be playing Grixis Shadow. I think I might play Grixis Shadow in the next couple of weeks. Might just switch over. It's not a huge difference. But in the meantime, I don't think we should keep this hand. Goblins command is not really a thing you want in the early game. Having Bolt and Terminate isn't good against everything. And having no threats, and I'm a little land heavy. And they're like the bad lands. So I think we're going to mulligan this. Could get punished very easily. This is fine. This is actually a little better. We have a Serum Visions to dig around. I actually, like I said, I don't really want a Goblins command early in the game. I don't even know if I'll have a third land with this hand, so I'm going to bottom this. Goblins command is good. Well, here, let's see our missions. Then I'll explain when Goblins command is good. Man, I don't even think I want the Snapcast. I don't want either of these. I don't have a third land. We're just pitching this. I kind of want Snap. Snap's good. I don't know if I don't think I want it, though. I can't do anything with it until I get lands, so it's going to be several turns before I can do anything. Goblins command, like Snapcaster Mage, is very good in attrition matchups. Ooh, this, on the other hand, looks like it might be Ad Nauseam. It's the only deck I know that plays Temple of Deceit. Lotus Bloom. Good guess, Adam. Alright, so let's get this thing over here. Kind of glad I bottomed both those cards. They were not going to be good in this matchup. Goblins command is not typically going to be very good. Let's see. So we basically need to kill him in 4 turns. We'll try it. It's a good start. We're not going to need to counter anything for the next couple turns. This Terminate looks really bad. Alright. And this Murderous Cut. So we're basically on 2 cards in hand. Right, we're going to always yield to this. That doesn't yield to the to it going on the stack. It just yields to all of the suspend triggers that are going to happen from it. Yeah. Alright. Did our opponent mulligan at all? No. Okay. Forgot to check that earlier. We should be paying attention to the things that they scry. Like they topped with this Temple of Deceit. So they wanted to draw this. And bottom top. Okay. Oh boy. Well, I'm not going to need to counter anything next turn, once again. So we're going to try and dig for something. That is a threat. I do not want Fatal Push at all. I probably want the Scalding Tarn, though. Only problem is I have Delver in hand. That's the only thing that makes me not want this. I think we just need to get more gas and kill our opponent in the next, like, 3 turns or something. So, next turn, if this flips, we're going to have 6 damage. And we're still going to be a little short. Yeah. I don't know if Mana Leak's going to do a whole lot. Yeah. Sure. Pentad Prism. That's where I would like a Spell Snare is right on this guy. There's not a lot of targets for Spell Snare in their deck. Lightning Bolt. Well, that's a good start. That is a good start. I'm definitely going to need to Mana Leak something, though. So all I can do is swing for 6 here. So let's see. He's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana next turn. That sounds really bad for us. That sounds like he can play this, cast Ad Nauseam, and cast, what's the card called? You know it. Angel's Grace through this. So I think I'm just gonna let this resolve and try to counter the big thing that he plays, whatever that is. He can also just Angel's Grace Ad Nauseam. Like, he can just pass the turn if he needed to. Okay, well, we're going to try and counter that. Yeah. I mean, like, that one works. Yeah, so we're going to try and do this. Oh, he's deep. Well, can't beat that. Alright, well, it's like that sometimes. Alright, so, as you might have guessed, removal is bad. Counters are pretty good. So we're going to cut some removal here. I mean, bolts are still fine, and I think Gulligan's commands are still fine, because they do typically have targets in the Pentad prisms and such. Let's see. Counter Squall's great. Blood Moon, I'm not actually sure is great. Dispel's great. Projection's not great. Thought Season's great. Brutality's probably good. Surgical's probably very good too. Okay, okay. Feeling a little more comfortable about this. Yeah, brutality. Normally, I would be. I think my usual policy is if 2 of the modes are good, then the card is good. But in this situation, the one mode is so good, being the duress mode, is just so good against this deck that I just need to have it every time. And I think all of our counters are good. Actually, Spell Snare is not that good. It has 1 target in Pentad Prism, and I don't think anything else. Yeah, I'm really not thinking of anything else. I could play Ceremonious Rejection, and I could play Blood Moon. Ceremonious Rejection counters Lotus Blue and Pentad Prism. It's not super relevant. Blood Moon cuts him off of mana, but the artifact mana is very... sort of gets around that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want Blood Moon. I'm going to cut a Spell Snare for a Blood Moon. See how that turns out. I'm not going to go deep on Blood Moon because I'm still not sure if it's right. Well, can't keep a 6-lander. I will keep this. This is actually fine. Don't want this. Alright. Okay. Wow. That's man, this might be like one of the best hands that you could ask for with this deck. Look at this. He's got Boseiju. What the fuck? This might be like... yeah, like I said, best hand. So, Boseiju, instant or sorcery spells. This Mana Leak's not going to be super good. I definitely think I'm going to take Ad Nauseam. And We'll see how this goes from there. It's also possible Lotus Bloom is correct, but I don't think so. I think we're just picking this. Yeah, so we got this stuff, and we're going to try and click it away as he plays lands. Alright, Temple's gone. Unfortunately, this hand is not especially good against Boseiju. That is a good card, and they do bring it in. It's not really something unexpected. Since my mana leak is more or less terrible, I'm going to try and counter a Pentad Prism. Yeah, I think that's our plan here. We know Boseiju is going to mess us up here. So we might as well make it as hard for our opponent as possible. Yep. Very awkward thing to counter, but well, our opponent still has a Lotus Bloom. Steam Vents and Prism's gone. This does make it very hard for them to cast a lot of things. Actually, let's do it with the island. I want to get a swamp with this. And we're going to bottom this. God, am I really going to do that? That seems so bad. Am I gonna... I think I'm gonna Snapcaster Thoughtseize him next turn and take an Angel's Grace, hopefully. Yeah, we're gonna put this on top. I'm gonna put this here and not fetch. Like, he's going to have Lotus Bloom, but he's not going to have any blue mana or black mana or white mana. So, I think we're going to be in a good position here. Yeah, first things first, we're getting a swamp. And we're gonna Thoughtseize him, because we're not gonna be able to snap back Mana Leak. It's possible that I should get Blood Moon down first, but I don't know. Again, still not even sure Blood Moon's great against this deck. It looks pretty good right now. Okay. Let's get this Thoughtseize. Alrighty. A bunch of blue cards. Oh, Peer Through Depths is a card I would want to be countering. Okay, yeah. Taking Angel's Grace. Playing a tapped Steam Vents. Alright. So he has no combo pieces. He has a lot of ways to dig, though. If I just slap down this Blood Moon, he has Seer Visions. He has a bunch of ways to dig, and if he uses, like... Okay, he's out of Peer Through Depths. He's going to have only this for blue mana. So, I'm feeling pretty comfortable. Like I said, though, I don't know if having multiple blood moons, having the second blood moon is good. I don't know. I don't know if it's... It ended up being pretty good this game, but I can see a game where we are not countering this prism, and when we are, like, not making them discard their combo, where blood moon is not very good. Alright, so he's used 2 sleight of hand. So he has Serum Visions and Besiege. And another thing. Yep. Oh, he played Besiege. So we have no idea what's in his hand. Okay. Well. Definitely jamming this Blood Moon. Yep. I don't know if he expected that. Collective Brutality is actually going to be very good. Not very good. It's definitely going to be 2 modes, though. I'll top it, and I'll keep this Watery Grave in my hand. See if we can beat him to death with a Snapcaster Mage. Yep. He's casting that? No, that's pretty good. Alright, so now we're definitely going to have 2 modes. We're going to have kill his monkey and duress him. Discarding Watery Grave. Well, sure. That's fine. He's got another Angel's Grace. We're not gonna get rid of Lightning Bolt in case he has more random monkeys. Man, he's been drawn like crap. That was a very good starting hand, though. I suppose it could only go down from there. This Mana Leak does not look very good right now. It's not going to counter anything. Of course, he can't cast anything. Ooh, shit. That might be all he needs. Yeah. Nope. He's gonna wait. Okay. Very close. Very, very close. He does have an Angel's Grace if he needs it. Jeez. He can still kill us. Pretty close to not being able to kill us now. So let's bolt him twice. And he can cast Angel's Grace. We've gotten, this will be the 3rd one. Okay. Not sure if it was correct. Yeah, we can't really counter Angel's Grace. Well, he can cast his dumb thing, and we can counter that. His Simian Spirit Guide. He has a land drop he can make. I think we lose. I'm like 90% sure we lose here. But we'll see. Well, let's turn. Yeah, he just draws this whole thing. Wow, I feel sad. This was a pretty good looking game. I don't know if I think it was definitely correct to try and go for it, but I also just... Okay, draw his whole deck. Bolt resolves. He has 1, 2, 3 monkeys in his lightning storm, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 lands. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Okay. I think we lost. Yeah. That's just what this means. Well, Ad Nauseam is still a deck. Not sure it's in a good position with all the Death Shadow running around, but it did fight through several discards that game. Well, that's one Grixis lead. Stay tuned for next week.